were all in their full regalia, because this was a big event for them. So just ordinarily in that day, people's dress was interesting enough. But for this Rath Yatra festival, they really decked themselves out. Many dressed as Radha and Krishna and similar costumes like that. And so Srila Prabhupada came amongst this. He walked onto the stage and he looked out amongst the throngs of hippies and he smiled and he said, "I have come to make all the hippies into happies." And that evoked a tremendous tumult of transcendental roaring from all the devotees that were present. And everyone got swept away in this wave, this tidal wave of ecstasy that was coming from Srila Prabhupada's heart, and danced for hours and hours and hours. Vishnujan would just be chanting and swooning, and then he would just cry out, just chant and dance, and when you're tired, take prasadam, and then come and chant and dance some more. And that's literally what went on for hours and hours and hours.
There were so many unusual people there, and Srila Prabhupada explaining that the people in general had become hippies because they were disillusioned with modern society. But if they didn't find any guidance, then they would end up in a more difficult situation than the one that they had actually left. And he urged all of these hippies, drug-taking hippies, to take up his message of Krishna consciousness and actually become first-class human beings. It was an amazing experience for me. I think it was what cemented my understanding that I should stay within the Krishna consciousness family.
They assigned duties to everyone, and I was to be in charge of making the feast, with the idea of feeding between 5,000 and 10,000 people, maybe more. So, undaunted, I had never really cooked for large amounts of people, but in those days, we could climb Mount Everest and not be tired. Prabhupada's energy was just driving the movement so powerfully that if we were given a duty to do, it was nothing. It was a feast actually that Prabhupada requested. There was so much prasadam there. We had gotten truckloads of watermelons donated, so at the end we just stopped slicing the watermelons and just started giving whole watermelons to take home with them or to serve out.
And it was the Family Dog Auditorium. I think it used to be the Shrine Auditorium. It was the Family Dog Auditorium. And Bhavananda had gotten a bunch of barbecue grills and filled them with briquettes and just bags and bags of frankincense incense. So the whole place was just billowing with frankincense incense. But I remember that a bunch of the Hell's Angels followed us. They sort of got their fighting spirit out of them and they followed the carts. So when we got to the Family Dog Auditorium, Prabhupada came on the stage a little bit later. We were all inside the auditorium. And when Prabhupada came in, all the devotees bowed down. And there was something so magnanimous and also heavy about Prabhupada's presence that so many other people bowed down. It's not an unusual occurrence that people would just instinctively bow down that here's a saintly person. And I remember that it was a wood floor, and when they bowed down, there was a couple of Hell's Angels next to me, and their chains and billy clubs and everything fell out and hit the floor. And I was thinking how when all the Lord Brahmas, all bowed before Krishna in all their helmets. So I was thinking that Prabhupada in Kali Yuga, even the Hell's Angels with all their billy clubs and helmets and everything. And Prabhupada started the lecture. It was the most amazing thing because they were hippies and college students and from UC Berkeley and San Jose State, and then there were these Hell's Angels and there were Black Panthers, just such a montage. And Prabhupada started off his lecture by saying, "My dear frustrated youth of America."
When Prabhupada danced, when we had kirtan inside the Family Dog and Srila Prabhupada danced, it was like you know, it was very hard to even